Hello, hello, all you beautiful, amazing people. I just got back from San Diego and man, was I totally blown away. You know, the mindset comes before the money, 100%. But what does that really mean? Well, let me tell you what it's meant for me. So when I went to my first conference last fall and I was surrounded with millionaire after millionaire after millionaire, you begin to realize that millionaires think differently than most people. Millionaires see life differently than most people. Millionaires have a perspective up here where the rest of the 99% of society are seeing from ground level. It's like that eagle perspective where you see the abundance, you see what's available versus that ground level, looking up, feeling like everything is so out of reach and so far away. And I just was in San Diego at this global convention, and I'm telling you, half of the convention was people going up on stage, getting their awards because they're making so much money. I mean, millionaire after millionaire. I mean, I'm sitting there watching 20-year-olds, 25-year-olds, 23-year-olds at $1 million in 1 to 2 years. I mean, it's crazy. But you have to understand that you make who you are. Why do you hear so many stories of a person making $1 million, $1 billion, whatever, they lose it all, and then overnight they make it again? Because it's up here. It starts up here. And one of the greatest things that Cynthia Briganti taught me, and I was at her house this weekend, man, it was fabulous. She was so sweet. She had a little party for my birthday and everything. And she is the most real, down-to-earth person, but she taught me mindset. And what she said is she taught me the Acts prayer, which I'll go through that another time. But the end of that prayer is to not go to God and say, God, make me a millionaire. God, give me money. God, do this for me. She said, no. I went to God and I said, I thank you, God, that you've already made me a millionaire. You've already made me a millionaire. Help me to walk in it. And that really hit me. That as a child of God, that I receive his blessings and that I want to be a blessing. Why do I want money? Because I want to be a blessing in this earth. I want to do massive good in this earth. Listen, I know there's something that you want to do to help people, to help change this world. I mean, I want to give to causes that I want to, support missionaries and build churches. I want to get people out of human trafficking. I want to help the homeless. I want to raise up people. I mean, I can't wait to the day till I have someone on stage who was homeless who's now a millionaire. That's my goal, is I want to raise up people. I want to change people's lives. But she said, Sharon, it's already believing that you are, because number one, it starts with belief. And this weekend, I was working with some of my team that were there, and they're like, yeah, we want to make $1 million. Like, we see how realistic, how attainable this is, but they're like, deep down, we don't know if we really believe that we can do it. Or they have a belief that if they make too much money, then that's like evil, that God is going to hate them, like they're going to go to hell for making too much money. Guys, it takes money to do good things in this earth. So first of all, we have to reset our money mindset. Most spiritual people are broke because they believe they're going to become some evil person by making money. But how are you going to do massive good in this earth without money? Okay, that's end of story. It takes money to do good. So making money starts up here, and it's not something that just happens like that. It's an ongoing thing. And so even for me, I had to switch some things. And so then I start getting up to a higher income. And it's like, okay, if I want to hold on to this, I got to maintain that mindset. But if I want to grow into a higher income, I've got to begin to shift my mindset again and shift my mindset again. And so your income is the average of your 5 closest friends. So you know what I had to do? I had to start hanging around more people that were making the kind of money, living the kind of life that I wanted to live. And I'm so thankful to be a part of a company that doesn't just have a couple of successful people, but that has more people than you can count who are making ridiculous money, who are making a massive impact, who are changing lives, who are living their dream, who are, they're like, oh yeah, we're going to Hawaii next month. We're gonna build our business there. Then we're going to London. Then we're going to Australia. Like whatever we want to do, we can do. And I'm like, that's what I want. That's my dream. I want to impact lives. I want to change lives. And the more people you help and the more people you serve, the more money that you will make. So the better you can become at helping people, the better you can become at serving people, the better you can become at changing lives. Your reward is simply to be blessed financially. And, Cynthia, somebody said to me, well, if all this is for God and God's glory, then why do you have the big house? Why do you got all these nice cars and stuff? And she said, you know what? It is to be an example of being blessed by God. She's like, if I'm living in a dump, driving a dump, what kind of example is that? Nobody's going to listen to me. She could have zillions of dollars in the bank, but who's going to listen? And so, it's not that we run after stuff. She says, don't chase the money or the money will run from you. Chase after changing people's lives. Chase after serving. Chase after doing good. Chase after making an impact. And the money then will be a result of that. And that will also begin to break down some of your own mental walls and your own mental barriers in your life. Because like what I said, most people truly believe deep down that if they become wealthy, they're going to become evil and selfish. And as Americans especially, I think that's how we're programmed. And a lot of it has come out of churches. Like, you're going to hell if you make too much money. This is ridiculous. As God's children, we should be blessed. We're not put here to suffer. We're put here to thrive, to grow, to be who we are created to be, to live life at a higher level and to see things from that higher perspective. And so I encourage people, like when they get into my business, I'm like, number one, drink the water. I'm in the water business. Completely transform your health. 2, we're going to work on your mindset. We're going to completely rewire how you think so that you can have a massive impact. And then the money's going to come. The $1 million is going to come. But guys, we live in the greatest time ever to make a massive impact. I mean, I'm telling you, even just like doing these videos, I go to the conference and like people are walking up to me like I'm a celebrity or something. I'm like, I'm just normal. I'm just like you. But I'm telling you, we have the power to make such a difference through social media, through business, through avenues like we've never had before. We have the opportunity to make money like never before. I mean, there is no discrimination here. Like now, I mean, it doesn't matter if you don't have a high school degree or where you came from. The opportunity, oh, hey Ricky, the opportunity is now for you to truly be whoever, whatever you want to be, but it all starts with you, and it all starts with belief in yourself that you can do it. I mean, Henry Ford, whether you think you can or you think you can't, you're right. So what do? I put my goals in front of me of what I want, and I meditate on them day and night, day and night. I thank you, God, I already am a millionaire. I thank you, God, I already am impacting millions of people's lives. I thank you, God, I already am making a massive difference. And as you begin to program your life, things are going to begin to change. I mean, I want to create duplicatable systems for my team. And I said, I want a digital marketing system. So who do I attract into my life? These guys that say, we want to use you as a prototype to build a digital marketing system for. I want to get into gyms. I want to get a system going. Who do I attract into my life? A former gym owner who says he's creating a system for his product to get into gyms, and I can just piggyback on him, and he's helping me to cater a system for my business for gyms. So why did it come to me? Because I'm already thinking, how do I get to these levels that I want to? In my mind, I'm already there. And if I'm already there, then I can allow these good things to come into my life. But most of us, we never believe it. We don't really believe it, so we put up this wall that hinders what needs to come into our life. So start working on you. Start working on that bigger mindset. Start thinking like a mindset. My book, Train Your Brain for Success, go on Amazon. I give away all my secrets, guys. The book is there. The book changed my life. It's changed so many people's lives. If you follow that book, it will change your life. Train Your Brain for Success. My name's Sharon Menard. I should be charging, my programs are very expensive, but like I'm giving that book away basically. Go through that book. That book is going to reset your mind for success, and you're going to begin to see stuff just start coming into your life. It's going to blow you away. I get blown away every single day, but you know, every day I'm like, God, who do you want me to talk to? Whose life do you want me to touch? What connection do you have for me? And as I'm just available, it comes to me. But you know what? I have to take action, and I have to open my mouth. And that's a big part of moving forward in life. It's not just visualizing, I am a millionaire. No, it's taking action. If you truly believe it, you are going to take action. You are going to take steps toward that. That faith, that belief is going to make you take action. And it's amazing. It's amazing. And then you begin to reap the fruit of your labors, you know, and I just, every day I thank God that the works of my hands are blessed. The works of my hands are blessed. Bless these hands, God. Let whatever I do prosper. Let those around me prosper. And you know what? If you see, you know, I know I'm going long here, but you know, I used to see people like in our town, we live in a very wealthy town, and I drive by Porsches like 100 times. 100 Porsches go by me on my way to school, like dropping my kids off. And I used to be like, oh man, look at them. They think they're hot stuff, blah, 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 blah. And you know what? I really got convicted, because if I'm putting negative energy toward people who have money, I'm blocking myself, because that negative energy is saying, you don't want that. You're going to turn bad. You're going to turn evil. So what did I start doing? I started blessing those people. I said, man, they're one of my people. That's one of my people. I bless them. I'm on my way to being like that, where like for me, like I know what kind of money I want to make before I would buy something like that. Because first of all, I want to help. I want to give. Like my priority is to give. My husband and I, we decided years ago that our ultimate goal is to give 90% of our income away. Okay, that means we need a buttload of money. Okay, and we're going to get there. And I can't even begin to tell you what's been happening in his life, what's been happening in my life, the doors that have been opening. But guys, there's never been such a time as this to truly walk in your dreams, to walk in your calling. But it all starts up here. And if you don't work on here, you're only going to get but so far. So if you haven't checked out my book, check out my book. Start believing in yourself. Start dreaming bigger. Start thinking bigger. Thank you guys for watching me. Love you. Have a beautiful day. I'll talk to you again soon. Bye.